kysyttävää, niin ehdottomasti niin rohkeasti vaan kysymyksiä. Ja jos ei enkku taivu, niin sitten suomeksi ja mä yritän parhaani mukaan sen kääntää. Ja jos joku on tanskan kielen taitoinen, niin mielellään ei, koska niitä on sitten sen verran vähän meitä tanskan osaajia täällä. Ja tämä koulutus nauhoitetaan ja tämä nauhoitus sitten jaetaan Pemari-kerholaisten kesken. Eli sen verran sitten olette tietoisia siitä, että näin sitten tullaan tekemään. Mutta sen pidemmittä puhetta, niin mä päästän Janin ääneen, niin ei tarvi kuunnella mun lätinää täällä yhtään enempää. Niin kiitoksia ja tervetuloa ja tosiaan niin nauttikaa koulutuksesta. Jan, it's your turn, your show.
Thank you very much,
so,
Thomas.
Feel free.
Good, thank you very much. And thank you for allowing to record this. I will make a video and share with Thomas later, and then he will share with you. I will speak slowly, and please, as Thomas said, ask when you have a question. You can write in chat to Thomas and he can ask, or you can just unmute and ask. Please ask when there is something, because it's important. Most likely others also have same question. Today I will do I will show how to create a tour on the website and on the app, and I will show our new function, RideLink. When we will show the function RideLink, this is a way to share your position in real time with your friends. Then we will use the app. So please be ready, and you can already now start to think about your app and have your phone ready. It will take half an hour, a bit more. So in this period, please find your telephone, and then when we are ready, we will take time to open it up. Every time you have to learn something new, it is good to have a little patience. Start to look around. What do we see on the website? This is something we have done to help you. And if you think something is not easy to understand, please write to me. I will help. And then we will learn and make things better. We can only make things better if you help us. We have traditional. Here we have the menu. We have link to our app and to Facebook.
Jan, you are not sharing.
I will listen. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Am I sharing now?
Yeah, now we see.
Sorry for that. When you go on website, then we have traditional menu here to the left. Link to our app store, to the Facebook pages. We have two types of buttons. We have purple. This is primary. This is important button. And then we have white. This is less important. You can search for content up here. Transfer your route to GPS. Tourstart Tour Finder we will not speak about today. And then this form here of the tours. I will do demonstration in Denmark. This is where I have some tours prepared for you to show the function. When you zoom in, perhaps can you mute Thomas? When you zoom in, you can see the purple marker. They contain a number. This is the number of tours that is within this area. And when you zoom in, there will become more purple markers and the numbers will change. At a certain point, there will be some green This is start point of the tour. And then when you mouse over, you will be able to see the tour on the map. You will also be able to mouse over on the list and see the tour that is shown here. So you can find some tours with the starting point of the map that you look on. The map is working as a filter. This is the public tours. We also have a selection for dream tours we are working on. In this section we've tried to find all the best tours that we have. And if you have a nice tour in Finland or somewhere else, please write to me, then we will put it here in this dream tour section. My tours, friends tours, bike clubs. We can see you have your BMW bike club here in Finland. It's now just have to download, and we will see here that I will find the Helsinki area. This is where your club is registered, BMW Club in Finland. If you are not already a member, then please join this club, because in this club you can share the tours that you have made, so your BMW friends will be able to ride them also. When I create a tour, I normally do this by starting, of course, to create tour. I click on create tour, and then the menu will change. Again, I will see what do I have. I have some field here where I can write the name. This is a counter. It is starting with 1, 2, and 3. You can delete this. And I will call this BMW Finland 23/4 of 2025. I can see how long the tour is. I can see this we will not talk about. This will be deleted. Here I can import a GPS file if I like. And here I can mark it private or public and share it with my friends. I can add a picture, and then I can also add some text. In this field here, I can write point address for start, via, or end. What I can also do is that I can, on the map, just click. When I have my mouse here on the map, you can see it is a green pointer for indicating that when I click, I will click and it will be a start point. I zoom into the area where I live. I live up here, and I will zoom in to see that I live in this area here, and here I will start my ride. So I click on the map, and my mouse will now change to a via point. I zoom out, and then I have to now decide how to make my tour. We have 2 steps to create a tour. Step 1 is to find where do I want to start, have my via points, and then my end points. And step 2 is to decide what roads do I want to ride on. Here I want to have a stop here. I can buy some ice cream, and you can see when I press on the map that the address is shown. You can of course also write the address. I choose not to do it here because this is more visual demonstration. Then I want to add my endpoint. I want to end here. Then we'll say here my friend is living, and this is end of my part 1. You can see here that behind the via point is some shadow, and it is a red, symbolizing that when I click on this one, then it will change to an endpoint, and my tour will then stop. So I click, it becomes full red, change to endpoint, and now I have my tour. This was step 1. Then I have to decide what roads I want to ride on. First of all, I want to change here. When I mouse over, I get my hand. I will left click, keep it down, and then drop it on the road. And then I change the route I'm riding on. Here I want to do the riding on this road here. And then I have to use some of the tools that we have developed. Up here in the corner, we have Tourstart Tour Optimizer. We will work on with this now. Places, we will not mention this today. And then here is the Tourstart Ride Twister. This means how I create my tour. And this we will work on later also. But now I will demonstrate the Tourstart Tour Optimizer. The problem or the challenge is when I drag my tour, I will drag my tour. Then when I drag it here, then you can see this is very much far away from where I just want to make my turn. But is this the right position, or is this the right position, or where is it? We have developed a mechanism that will calculate where you place the pointer and then guide you to do it correct. I will now drop it here, and then please pay attention to how it behaves after I drop it. I click now. You can see it's automatically being dragged back to the road. In Tourstart Tour Optimizer, what we have done here is that we have used this point optimization. You can see it did it automatic. So this is automatic drag to route. When the point is less than 150 meters down a sideway, then it will automatically drag the point back. I will delete this point, and you can see here in the list now we have some points added. So now, sorry, this text here is now hiding that point 1 is the first one I was dragging, and this one with the frame around, this is point 2 that I have just shown you that being automatic drag to route. I will delete this. When I mouse over here, I have some tools that I can click on. I will just delete, and then it will be removed. I'll try again to demonstrate another variant of this function. This time I will drag it a little further down. I hope this is okay. It was okay. Now it says optimize. This means that we don't know if you want to place it here or not. At the same time, you can see up here that now this one has changed to purple. And when it's purple, it is a primary, it is an important button that you need to pay attention to. When the point is more than 150 meters down the road, it will not be moved, it will just show this optimize. Then you can either optimize each point individual, or you can optimize all by clicking on this one. I optimize all and click on this one, and then you will see when I click that it will drag back to route. So now I click and it's dragged back to route.
Sorry, Jan.
Yes.
Your mouse is a little bit behind your speaking. So when you say that you click here, it's difficult to see where you are actually pointing. So if you don't mind saying that, if you click up here, upper corner, right corner, or something like that, it's easy to follow.
Okay, how much is it behind?
A little bit at least, because I have always problems to see that. When you say that you click here, I said, where?
Okay, I will. Okay, I will.
I don't know if the others
leave my
see it, but
mouse
my browser is
for 2
slightly
seconds
behind.
before I click OK.
Yep.
And then we can see if this will help. Good. Thank you. So now I will zoom in to Tourstart Tour Optimizer again. We will now see the new one more function, route options. It is possible to show on the map unpaved roads. Unpaved roads will be marked red as shown, and when I tick this one off, we will see the unpaved roads. Now I tick this one off, and you will see the road to the left becomes red. I will just zoom in here. I'll try to unclick again. Now I click. It changes color to normal purple, and when I click again, it will become red. Some like unpaved, some do not like unpaved. But now you have possibility to actively choose what you want to do. When I want to investigate this road here, I mouse over some point on the map, on the road. I left click, and then a menu will open. In the bottom of the menu is shown Show on Google Maps. When I click on this one, it will open up in a new tab, and in this new tab, I click now, and this new tab, I will go directly to Google Maps. I will have the road shown, and I need to move my map a little, and I will drag the person here to the road, and then you can see the condition of the road. Then you can decide if you and your friends will go here or not. This is a very nice road, very good condition, so most people will be able to ride it, and some just reduce the speed a little bit. I will close this again. We do not use Google Maps, so we have integrated this so you can easily see where you are going. On Tourstart now, you can see some different type of pointers. The start point, as you can see here at the bottom, this is green. We have the drag point here, which is a green and purple. Multiple of these, and then we have the via point, which is blue, and then again we have the end point, which is red. And why do we have different point types? When you navigate your route, then your navigation will say you arrive at start point or via point in so and so meters. This is very good information to have, but if you set all points as via points, then your GPS will say you arrive at a via point each time you arrive at a drag point. These drag points that we have made here, they are not, the GPS will not say anything. You will be able to see it on the GPS, but it will be silent. So you will not be disturbed. You can focus on riding your motorbike. I will click on the via point here. When I click on the via point, it will open up in the bottom with a menu. This is the information about the via point. Here is the address, and I just click so it says this is the city or the city name. And here I can write some text that I like. Here I will write ice cream. After writing ice cream, I will just close the box. And the reason why I write ice cream is that it is possible for you, when you have done this, that your GPS will show ice cream. So give each point a name, and then you will see that in X meter you will arrive at ice cream. The same if you are using the Tourstart app, then you can write, this is my home address, this is ice cream, and the next one is viewpoint, and the last one is burger. You can write what you like, what makes sense to you. So when you navigate, it will say in 150 meter you will arrive at ice cream. This you can see on top here of the screenshot from the app during navigation. I will only give this one a name. This was part 1 of the tour. Let's say this was first day of my holiday, and I will now want to create day 2. Before I start on this, has it improved that with my mouse, or am I still too fast?
Fully okay.
Good, thank you. I will click here on this plus, add additional part to the tour. And when I do this, the end point you can see on top of the map will become start point, which is only natural, because this is where I stopped my tour. Now I'm here on part 2. Now I have a new possibility. Here is the name of the part. This one was part 1. I will not do anything about this, but this is part 2, and here with the pencil I can change the name. So I will change the name to afternoon. Okay. Now it's the same. I need to continue my planning. The first thing is that I will then decide where I want to make my first stop. I want to stop here with this at this lake, where I can have a small break. Oh, now, sorry, it's just I will change this back. Sorry. Here I will make my first stop to drink the coffee. I move the map, and then I will go up here. I know here is a museum that I would like to see. So I click up here, and this is the museum, and I now say change to endpoint. Good. Now I can see that I am riding a part of on the highway. This do make sense. No reason to drive through the city, but because of the training, I would like to show the function where you can avoid highway. So up here in the corner, we will look into Tourstart Tour Optimizer. And in Tourstart Tour Optimizer, we have the possibility to avoid highway. When I tick off avoid highway, we will see one more type of points, the shaping points.
Jan, question now.
Yeah.
When you tick this avoid highway, is that affecting only the route you are planning right now, or all your routes that you did earlier as well? For example, here, part 1. Does it affect on part 1 if I click now, avoid highway?
Very good question. It only affects this part 2. So
Okay.
what you do in one part is limited to this part.
Okay, claro.
When I click
another question, please.
Yes.
What do you mean by highway? Is it a motorway or what kind of roads?
This is motorway. Yes. Yes.
Thanks.
Good. And avoid motorway, then it will jump away from the motorway. the reason why it's this jumping that we have these shaping points, now you can see them, is that we have an algorithm. We have made a mathematical formula where we place these blue shaping points automatic. You cannot do anything, they are automatically here. Then question is, what setup should you have on your GPS? You should always have standard setup, fastest route, except highway, except unpaved roads, except ferry, everything totally standard. All changes you want to do, you can do here in Tourstart. And why it have to be standard is that your GPS will be told, here I have to start. Then I have to make fastest route to this point. Okay, not many changes I can do here. Then it says next point, it will calculate how do I get from this point to this point. Your GPS says I have to do fastest route. Then it will say, okay, should I go on highway? Oh no, then I have to go all the way up and down. So it will all say, no, I will not go on highway. I will just ride on the normal road. Then it says, I have to calculate route up to this point. Again, no, it will not take highway. It will go on the fastest route here. And in this way, when we set many points, your GPS, even though it is accepted for motorway, it will not do it because of this way that it is working. If you say some other, not fastest, but what can it be? It could be shortest. Then it will not be exactly the same. So fastest is the best. You can change the routing. Take your mouse, drag the route out. And when you do this, you can see that it will, after I let it go here, then it will add some more blue points to be sure that you are riding on these roads here. This was day 2 on my my trip. I will do one more day. I click up
Can
here.
we touch the blue points or move them, or are they given by the program?
The blue points are fixed by the program, but you can take any place on the route and move it, and then the blue points will move again.
Okay.
They will move with you. So the blue points, like say, is only for the GPS. We work on a new version of this, how to create tour, and then we consider that we might hide them. But for now, they can be shown here on the map. I will do part 3. I will click up here to the left, next to this afternoon, and then make additional part. Then I will show that in Tourstart Ride Twister, here we have now used the way this POI function to create a route. This is point of interest, where we say start via endpoint. Now we will try round trip, and later on app we will try destination. In Denmark we are very lucky. We have many small roads, as you can see. So when I want to go on small evening ride, I select round trip, and then I get a new menu. This new menu is that I can slide this one in this direction, then it will be twisted. I can recalculate, and I can also set a direction for the compass in which I want to do the riding. I slide it, and it will calculate a route for me, and then I can see, do I like this route or not. I can, to the right over here, I can recalculate, and it will give me a new route. I can also decide that I want to do in this direction, and I can adjust the route by dragging it if this is what I like to make some changes. When I'm happy with this, I finish. I will optimize all up here. This it is asking me to optimize. I optimize, and now my route is finished, and I get some inspiration for where I can ride.
How about if you want to select switch-seat road, but also gravel road, no asphalt?
In this version, it is not possible, but in the new version, we're looking into how we can say that you should avoid gravel or you should prefer gravel. Avoid, we have fixed. How to select unpaved or gravel, this we are still thinking about, but it is something that we would like to do. Now I'm ready to save my tour. I would like to add a picture. I click here, and then I say BMW training today. I will add this picture here. So here is some training for this. BMW MC Club Finland.
So obviously you can add the pictures afterwards if you want to.
Yes.
When you have driven the route.
Yes. You can create, now it is a private route. You can add pictures before or after. I think I will add the picture here also. Because here I can add picture covering all tour, or I can add pictures covering each individual tour, and I can write description covering all tour and also individually. Now I will save my tour. After saving my tour, I have here on the all, where I see the 3 parts. This is the part with the ice cream. Part 2 is the part where I would stop and drink the coffee, and this was the round trip. And now I am ready to share it. I will edit my tour, private tour. I will open this one. Here I can see my sharing overview. I have not shared it with anybody. What I can do, I can share it private. For me only, I can do it public, or I can do in my bike club. I will try to share in my bike club. I will try to find. BMW, I will search. There should be BMW MC Club Finland. Now this is public and I will share it in BMW Club Finland. I click save. Save and view tour. Now I'll go to the Bike Club Finland. I will close this tour up here to the left. And then open up in the menu here. I can see Bike Club. I will click on this one. And we need to load. I'll drag the map to the Helsinki area where Thomas has created your club. And here I will see BMW Club Finland. I have to zoom out because the only way I can see the tours is to be sure that the starting point is on the map. Here is the BMW Club Finland tour that I have just created and shared with you. I will remove this from the club here by clicking on Add to Folder. And sorry, my mistake. I can show this. I can put this in my folders also. When I am here on my tour and I see this one, then I can I have opened up, sorry, I was a little fast here. I opened up here in my tours. Here is the folder icon. I can create folders. So for my own sake, I can now say where do I want to save this to have some order of my tours. I can add to folder here, and then I will add it to GPS training. And then you can see to the left, the top one is GPS training. It has number 6 in it. And when I click here on this one, you can see here is number 6. Did you see this? This was the number 6 to the left. And I click on the add to folder here at the bottom, open up the menu, GPS training, and it will change to 7. If you find a tour somebody else have made, you can always save this in a folder. Either you made it or somebody else.
A question, Jan.
Yes.
Do you have a feature about that people can give rating for the routes? For example, something that somebody really likes that they give thumbs up, or something like some kind of user rating.
We don't have some user rating. We tried this many years ago. It was not successful, so we have not tried it again. It's a little tricky to do, but I don't know what to say if we should do it again or not. If it's yes, please.
Yeah, what continuation for this question? Do we have sort of administration for the routes, or is it so that everybody can do this for BMW Club Finland and so? I think that it's it's very strange that if everybody can do their routes in the public.
Everybody can do public routes, but only member of Finland, BMW Club Finland, can share in BMW Club Finland. I am member there, so I can share it, but only members can. But everybody can make public tours. So it can be, rating is good, for sure. We are thinking about if we can do some automatic rating, that tours with no picture, few picture, few text, few downloads, few views, that they are more or less invisible. Only those that people like are shown. Something like this we think about.
Okay, I have a few questions here. Is it good time to ask? Okay, how about the map actually? If I have a BMW 6, and this map is how they are working together. So do they share the same maps, or what map is this that is here?
We are using
that is Garmin, and I don't know what is the.
No, we are using OpenStreetMap. This is a worldwide community of people creating this map, and we can use this without charge. The map has developed very much over the last years and is now fairly okay. Compared to Google and other maps, we trust now that this is in good quality. And any comments from your side are very welcome.
Jan, Tuomas here. May I comment on Finnish?
Yes, please.
All right. Nyt tässä on karttapohja on siis eri, mutta se, millä me saadaan toimiin tuo reitti, on se, että me luodaan riittävästi reittipisteitä sinne matkalle. Ja toinen, että se viedään sinne navigaattoriin, mihin Jani varmasti tulee kohta, niin se viedään sinne navigaattoriin reittinä, ja se siellä navigaattorissa otetaan reittinä ulos, eikä vaan navigoida sinne päätepisteeseen, koska silloin siinä on se ongelma, että jos lähdetään Navi6 navigoimaan päätepisteeseen, niin siinä kohtaa sä teet, tai kuka tahansa tekee niin sanotusti virheen, ja silloin antaa navigoinnille sen päätösvallan siinä, että nyt ajaa sinne reittipisteeseen, päätepisteeseen. Mutta se,
Mutta eikö nämä siniset pisteet korjannut juuri tämän?
Joo, mutta se, että se vaan, mä oon tämän kanssa pelannut aika paljon ja nimenomaan se täytyy sillä lailla reittinä ottaa sieltä ulos, että siellä on se reitti.
Joo.
Ja sitten sä lähdet navigoimaan, niin sä oot sieltä ensimmäisen sen reittipisteen, minkä se antaa. Lähdet siitä, valitset sen, niin sen jälkeen se vie sut ihan täsmälleen sitä Tourstartin luomaa reittiä.
Joo, kyllä. Joo, siniset pisteet ovat reittiä. Kyllä,
Joo, kyllä. Jan, please go ahead.
Good,
Thank you, Tuomas. I said that I have a few questions. Still continuation. I like very much Google Maps for certain reasons. There are hotels, there are places of interest, and so on. You showed something that I can check for example, the road. Can I have some sort of integration or something that I can check from Google Maps, for example, a hotel?
We don't have any integration with Google Maps, no. Google Maps are very expensive to use for companies like us. So we have no integration.
Okay, thank you. Still one more question.
Yes, please.
How about animation? Because I would like to share something in the internet, and do I have the possibility to do some sort of animation with pictures and so on with this software? You understand? I start riding, and when I reach a point, I show pictures, and then I ride again, and so on.
Do you want this in the app?
I have the app installed. I have never used that, but is it possible? Is it possible?
I'm not sure I fully understand what you are asking.
I mean that there is a motorcycle riding.
Yeah.
In this route, I have a point where I stop, I take a picture, and after that I take a second. Oh, can Tuomas please help me?
Oh,
Yes,
no, I understand, I think.
This is not possible in this one. I understand what you mean. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And
now I also understand. And no, we cannot do this. Sorry.
yeah. Coming back to the route, you were asking about the BMW club. That does anyone can? I'll switch in Finnish now.
Yes.
Eli minähän hallinnoin niin kuin Bemarin Tourstartia, Bemarikerhon tiliä. Tarkoitushan ei ole siis se, että jokainen, joka tekee jonkun reitin, niin se automaattisesti jaetaan niin kuin Bemarikerhon niin kuin reitiksi. Mutta se, että jos jakaa, niin sehän vaatii aina kuvan, ja se vaatii kuvauksen tonne siihen reitti sen valokuvan alle, että mitä se on, koska muuten se ei hyväksy sitä niin kuin julkiseksi reitiksi. Ja tämän jakamisen tarkoitushan on juuri se, että jos tiedetään joku hyvä reitti, otetaan nyt vaikka joku maisemareitti Hamina tai joku vanha tämmöinen tie, niin sen voi piirtää sinne ja jakaa. Eli eihän jokaista omaa matkaa, jonka tällä tekee, niin ei sitä välttämättä kannata Bemarikerhon reitiksi jakaa. Eli mä vastasin ja en vastannut kysymyksiä, mutta joo, admin kyllä sitä tehdään, ja mäkin esimerkiksi kun mä teen näitä aluereittejä, niin mä teen siitä julkisen ja teen siitä silloin Bemarikerhon reitin, eli kaikki pääsee sitä katsoa ja kaikki voi ottaa sen sitten omaan naviinsa.
Onko sulla Tuomas oikeus myöskin deletoida siellä asian kuulumattomia sunnuntai-ajeluja?
Pitäisi olla, mutta mun täytyy toi Janilta tarkistaa.
Okay.
Joo. All right, Jan, just go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Now we have created the tour we want to transfer to the GPS. In this area here, we have add to download button. This is the purple one, this is the most important. But also, we have a white one next to where it says save as. This means that you can make a copy of this tour. And you can make copy of this tour as well as any other tour that you find on Tourstart, if it's you who made or somebody else. You only copy the tour, no content of picture and text. I add to download, and when I press on this one, you will see a small circle flying up here to transfer GPS, and it's now become purple 1. I click on transfer GPS, it opens up, and I can see that this is the tour we will download, and it is part 1 afternoon and part 3, and this is also the name that the file will have on your GPS. So when you say morning, afternoon, and whatever, then you can easily find it because you give it a name that makes sense to you. When I want to transfer, I use Tourstart Transfer. Tourstart Transfer is a program to be installed on your computer, which is transferring the file from the computer via the USB to the GPS. This is a program that you can download up here where it says install, and then you will be able to download Tourstart Transfer, and you can have the tours easily transferred to your GPS. I start by click on Start Transfer, and I need to open up this one. Sorry. Then it says we are ready to transfer. We are ready to transfer 3 routes, and these are those we have just seen. I click Start. I click Transfer Route to GPS, and you will see some dots going from the PC computer to the GPS. I have clicked now, and you can see the dots. It says route is transferred, and I can now open my GPS and transfer. If you have a BMW connected ride navigator, it is different how to do it. Then you have to look into our YouTube how to do, because they have changed the function of it. And if you also have a BMW connected ride navigator app, it is also possible to get the GPX file from our app directly. I will show you later. I'll add to download again. Transfer GPS, and below the purple one we have a white one, more download options. I click on this one, and here you can download different route types if you like, and then you can attach them to a mail or save it on your computer, what you prefer. And the route type, the GPX file type we use normally is the GPX route, because this one allows you to set points on the route, and your navigator will guide you to make a right turn, make left turn. If it's a track, it's just a track on the map, and you have to follow it yourself. This was the part of the website that I would like to demonstrate. Now it's downloaded. Now I want to...
What about the BMW Motorrad connected? How does it work with that one?
This is a file that you will download. If you have a BMW Motorrad connected, then you can attach this to an email sent to your telephone, open it up on your telephone and share it directly into the BMW app, and it will be either used in the app or transferred to the physical device.
Good.
It's not so easy to explain, but it's not complicated. But of course, it's a way to do it, and I don't have a BMW connected.
Okay, let's switch in Finnish. Onko sulla, sehän onnistuu, jos on iPhone, niin mä pystyn siinä jeesaan, eli sä otat silloin ton reitin ja lataat sen GPX-tiedoston, ja sen jälkeen se antaa vaihtoehdon iPhoneissa esimerkiksi, että minne, niin sä voit selata ja valita suoraan sen BMW Connected appin. ja painat, että lataa sinne, niin se sen jälkeen työntää sen sinne tiedostoon suoraan. Eli sun ei tarvitse mitään tiedostoa tallentaa erikseen minnekään, vaan se menee siinä puhelimen näytöllä suoraan ja se tallentaa sen siihen iPhonen niin kuin Connected-appiin ja sen jälkeen, jos sulla on se puhelimessa vielä se moottoripyörässä se varsinainen navigaattori, niin nehän keskustelee keskenään, niin se on silloin reiteissä se saman tien. Eli se on varsin helppoa. Mulla itsellä on se ja mielettömän kätevä.
Joo.
All right, Jan.
Good, thank you. Now I will show on the app. This is the Tourstart app. I will open this one. When I go on the app, I will start here on my home. In this home section, I can see how many tours that I have been riding this year. And I have not been riding all these tours is because I've done some testing in my car. But you can see the tracks that your friends have done, and you also share the tracks that you have done. So each time you navigate with the Tourstart app, a track will be made and shared here on home, so that you can be curious about where your friends have been riding, and this can be some motivation for you also to go and ride, so not forget about it. What I will do is that I will then find this tour that we have made. First of all, I will switch to English up here in the menu, and I will then select settings. I will select the language and English. We do not have Finnish language yet on the app. We will do this before summer holiday. I will go to the map section here at the bottom. When I open up the map section, it is downloading the tours that I have created. And I can see it is in the folder. It shows my tour, and I can then select the folder. I will just open up, close this one for now, open up my tours, and you can see the folders are the same. I will then select folder here. I can select my folder. Later I will show in list form the tours that is on the map, and here I can refresh the map if I feel that some of the tours have not been automatic synchronized, because all tours are automatic synchronized between the website and the app. I select folder, and here you can see exactly the same folders that you have here and the same as you have on the app. I will select GPS training on both platforms, and you can see here the list form says that this is the tour that we have made today. We will select this one. Sorry. And I will also select the same tour here by clicking on list form. And you can see here is the same tour. The tour contains of the same parts, all part 1, afternoon, and part 3. What I can do when I go on this website, or sorry, on the app here, I can download a GPX file. Here I can download the GPX file standard or the BMW Motorrad connected file. So if I have the BMW Motorrad app or navigator, I download this one, and then I can open it up inside this BMW system, and it's already then on the navigator. I can share, I can save it for offline. I click on this one and it is saved, and then I can also share a QR code. So please open up your telephone and open up your camera and try to scan this QR code. And then let us know if you can find the tour. This is a way that you can share a tour with your friends, either they are private or public.
Yeah, it works.
It works?
It works.
Oh, that's good. Thank you very much.
One question. I can look only to my friends or BMW Finland, or could I have a route from Austria, from somewhere? Because there, I think that we don't have all the interesting routes in our club here yet.
Yes, you can have any routes from all the world. The routes can be private or public. If they are private, you can find them directly. If I make this one private, then you need to have this QR code or link to see it. But then you can share a private tour with your friends, but all public, you can just see them.
Great.
Good. I say now this is done. I can scroll down and you can see the picture that I attached. And here is the Viapoint ice cream. I want to see now the part 1 of the tour. I click on part 1. This is the part we did with the starting point, ice cream, and then ending point. I could have been writing more if I wanted, but this just to show you ice cream. Now I want to navigate. I will press on the green Go button. Then it asks, would you like to navigate to beginning of the route? Yes. I will show here on the mouse. Let's say I live here where my hand is. Then it makes sense to say I want to go to starting point. But let's say after I have had my ice cream, I switch off navigator and I want to continue up to this point here, then it makes no sense to navigate to the beginning of the route. Then I will say no, because then navigation will wait for you to hit the road. As soon as you touch the route, it will start to navigate from actual position to the end point. I will say yes here, and navigation will now start, and I can see it's ready. I can see the blue points that I will pass through. I will say go, and I'm ready to drive now. I'll just show you something. This is perhaps not so good example. I will show you, but it's for demonstration only. Let's say that this route here is blocked. I will go on my I will start point, I will have the blue shaping points, and then I go here, oh, route is blocked. But navigation say you have to go to this point. So what to do? You have two options. First option is to open up here. Here you can see all the points that there is on the map. If somebody will please mute. On the map you can see the start point, point 1 and so on, then you can delete them. I will try to delete the start point by click on delete. I will delete and it will be removed from the tour. And in this way I can delete until this part here is the one that I really have to delete. I'll delete one more. I will close now. Another way is that you can, when you are riding your motorbike, you can use this icon also. This means that you are passing a via point, and this means that you will skip it. Let's say that I am here and I have to go here, but the route is blocked. Then I just, instead of open up here and find the point, I can just press on this one. So when I press on this one, then you will see that this point disappears. So now I press, point disappear, and route is changing, so I will drive another way around. I will end now the riding. Stop navigation. I'll try to create a route here on the app. I'll do this here in the create function here at the bottom. We have seen home, we have seen the map, and now we will see create. In the map section, you can of course also find public routes, anything. It is just to show, and I cannot show all functions. I click on create. I will start to create a tour using POI, the same as on the website. And after that, I will show you how to make a tour in destination. When you're in POI, you have this pointer here. This is a pointer, and when you press, then you will set a start point where this is pointing. If you swipe with your finger in this direction, then you can change point type from this is the drag point, via point to end point. You can of course also swipe back, and then you can switch between drag or via point, what you like. I'll just zoom in here and move the map. See here, I want to start by route, so I will press on it. I will get my start point. Then it automatically jump to via point, because now of course the start point has been set, and I can set a via point, a drag point. Now I will swipe it to the left to make this a via point. I will press on this one, and I will move it over here where I will again swipe it. I will not set any more via points. I will swipe it a bit, and then I will set my end point, and now I have made my tour, and I'm ready to press go, and then it will navigate me. I'll delete this one. Do I want to delete? Yes. Then I try the next one, which is destination. On destination, my pointer is now only red, because of course this is destination. This is somewhere I want to go. Let's say I want to go up here. I have now the same slider as we had on the website. I can slide to twist, and I can recalculate. I will press here. It will calculate the shortest route, and then I will move my slider to make a twisted route. And in this way I can recalculate, and I can also make it more longer and more twisted by moving the slider. So in this way you can have many variants of a tour, and very easy to have some inspiration where to go. Now I'll delete this one also. So now again, please find your app and then press on navigate here. I press navigate. What we have to do now is that we have to use the new function RideLink. This is the function where you can share your position in real time when you're riding with your friends. Now it's red. This means that I'm not sharing any positions. I will press on this one, and you should also press on this one. Here we have possibility to join a RideLink group. I will show you later how to do this. You can select a group. You have private groups, public groups, and default you go on my groups. Difference is private groups is where you administrator have to accept that you want to be part of the group. Public group is a group you just join. So now I will create a group here. The group I will create is BMW MC Club Finland. We'll make it public. And then I will say create. Group created. Now, this is the group. Please open up your phone if you have not done it already. And then in this, I will show you here. Here is the RideLink. This is the ID you can key in, or you can click on this one to scan the QR code. Whatever you like, you can do. So either key in this one or scan this one with as shown, and then you will become member of this group. I can see Ansa and Thomas already is a member. Because now we will try the function to see where you are located, and we can also show some functions that I took a wrong turn and what to do if some of the group members have made a wrong turn. I'll now refresh. See, Thomas is already sharing his position, so please join. The more we are, the more fun it is to see where everybody is located, and it's a very visual demonstration. You can only see a group if you share your position. You cannot go in a group and then see, oh, where are people? This is not possible. You have to share before you can see somebody else is sharing. Now we are 11 members in the group. Thank you very much. If you have not installed the Tourstart app yet, it is part of the free access that you have as a BMW Club member. Just open up, download the app, and log in with your email and password the same as on the website, and then you will have full access to the app. I will now share my position here. I will say start. Then the header becomes green, and I will press back. My location sharing is active. I zoom out on the map, and then I can see there should be some people here in Finland. It takes some seconds before it is updating. We should have a little more. You can see somebody is here. Anyway, now you can try to press on this one. This means that I am lost, or not lost, but I took a wrong turn. Try to press, and it will say that I took a wrong turn, and then other riders that you are riding with, they know, oh, now Thomas, he took a wrong turn, and we will just slow down a little bit so that he will catch up. If you're in the middle of traffic, you can see where everybody is, and it will be no stress for the people who is guiding the tour, and also for the members, because you can always see where are people. So it's not, you don't have to worry if somebody is getting lost. It's also possible, I will try to share my, I'll try to go back here. Sorry, it's not. I go now to the group again, I can put this on pause. I press now and then it becomes yellow, and then you should be able to see my helmet here in Denmark is yellow. The idea with yellow is that, for example, Thomas, he will go and fuel his motorbike. So he will, if he did not pause his position, means that he will very clear that he will be out of the route and people can start to worry. If he's yellow, everybody know this is planned. We should drive as we have planned. Thomas, he will find us later. And then when Thomas is ready to ride, he will become green again. Start, he is green, back on the map, and everybody is in the group again. This was basically everything that I planned to say about Tourstart. So please, if you have any, I will end tracking here, and also I can now go here and end my sharing of the position. Good. Anybody can make groups. You can make all the groups that you like, private or public. There are no limitations. Thomas, now I need your help.
Jan, yes, this is Aaron. One
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
The planning can be done also on your iPhone,
Yes.
on the map.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And when you make a tour on your iPhone, then it will be automatically saved also on the website. So you can go and find it later on website to fine tune, to add pictures and text, or just keep it.
Jan, one question.
Yeah.
How do I import, for example, Trans-Europe Trail track into this map?
Yeah. I will edit to show. Then let's say that you want to create part day number 4. Up here you can import GPS file. Then when you import a file, it will be part 4 as shown here, or if there are no parts, then it will be the tour. So this is where you import any file. Of course, we cannot import all files perfect, but we do a lot of effort to learn. So if there's a file you say this is not imported good, send to me and we will improve. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
My pleasure. Any more questions, please?
Yeah, hi. Question on the mobile app. Is it can I find the bike club section on? There's my tours, but
Oh, you have very good question. I'm sorry, we have not implemented this yet.
okay.
We want to do this, but I'm not sure it will be before earliest end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this.
Just thought that I missed something. Yeah.
No, you have not missed it. Okay. You have done very good observation, I have to say.
Okay.
So
Good.
that's,
Thanks.
yeah. Then Heikki is asking, I will share the screen here. do I have to download all the maps I'm visiting in Europe on my phone? Yes. I will show you. When I want to download a map, for example, I zoom in on Finland, and then it says, do you want to download this map? Yes, I can download it. But I can also go to Home, up here in Settings, here next to the picture of me, and then I will find Maps, and I can download all the maps in the world. If you plan a route from Finland to Spain, and you say start from home, and then it says, oh, then you have to download all the countries you're driving through, and then we have a system guiding you to download all these maps. Otherwise, you do it manually. You can always download map and delete them again. This is part of the system.
My recommendation is that please do it that in advance, so you avoid any possible extra fees or time. So do it in Wi-Fi in back home. So much easier in that way.
Very
Like you do it in for example, in any other GPS system. So you download maps to your device. So yeah.
Yes, Thomas, that's correct. Thank you. If I may ask you for a favor, rating is very important. If you like our app, please go and rate this one on App Store. That means a lot to us. Thank you. So, Thomas, will you please help me?
Yes.
What shall we do now? Are more questions or more to speak about?
I mean, it's really up to people who are joining the training. So stage is yours, guys.
Yes. If
A Finnish question to Tuomas.
Yes.
Lähetit ne ohjeet tuossa joskus aikoina, onko ne valide silloin, jos et taida muistaa, mun kanssa tapetin se 24-versio. Mä katsoin, että se taas haluaisi multa, kun mä painoin navigationin nappia puhelimesta, niin se haluaisi 29,99.
Joo, sun pitäisi se tämän vuoden 25 koodi laittaa siihen, ja mä suosittelen, että teet sen netissä.
Asia selvä.
Meet vaan sinne Purchase-osioon, ja siellä on se voucherin koodipaikka, lyöt sen koodin sinne, ja sitten vaan apply. Niin sen jälkeen se nollaa kaikki niin kuin hinnat siitä, ja sitten sä oot aktiivinen taas pro.
Se ilmeisesti vaatii sen, että pitää olla hyväksytty siihen kerhoon ensin, kun aina kammalla
ei tarvi olla.
Okei, mulla se vaan sanoo, että ei voucher code is not valid or already used.
Joo, sama tuli mulla kanssa.
Missä se annettiin se koodi?
Jan, can you show the place where you insert the voucher code? So
Yes.
there is a couple of people are saying that the voucher is not valid or used. So just, go through the steps how to do it.
Yes.
So it's the best way.
Good.
Thanks.
Sorry. See here I was on the tour, and to go to key in the voucher code, you go on top here to see the pricing. I click on the pricing. In the pricing, we have different sections. We show, of course, what is included in the Pro subscription, that you have access to the web, you can transfer to GPS, you have connection to the app, but also recently we have implemented Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So when you want to use your Pro BMW Club Finland, you enter this voucher code that Thomas is sending out to you. You key it into this field. Now it's in Danish kroner, but please be careful. You have to do it correct with the big and small letters. And then when you have done it correct, it will say 0 euro here, and then you can purchase after accepting the purchase conditions. If it says voucher code is not valid or already used, then please contact us, and then we can see that have you used it or not. But one indication you can do is you can see how many days remaining you have for your Pro subscription. I have 119 days. Your subscription will end 31st of December, so you have something like 200 or whatever days left. And if you have already many days left, this means that you have already used it. If you have no days left, then call us or send me mail and we will help. Okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm in process of creating an account, and how long does it usually take to receive an email back from the system?
It should come instantly, but sometimes the mail is in junk, and sometimes our mail system is giving problems. After this meeting here, I will find the code and send it to you.
Okay, because it's been about 30 minutes now and I haven't received anything, so.
No issue, I will do that straight after our meeting here.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Ja muistattehan, että se koodihan on tullut siis sähköisen jäsenkortin mukana. Ja jos teillä se kortti on hukassa, niin te voitte käydä jäsenjärjestelmässä itse lähettämässä sen kortin itsellenne, jolloin se tulee siinä mukana sitten uudemman kerran se voucher-koodi. Ja jos ette pääse jäsenjärjestelmään, niin mulle maili. Koska silloin teillä on joku ongelma siinä. Jos salasanan palautus ei toimi, niin silloin syynä on se, että teille ei välttämättä ole sitä kirjautumisoikeutta jäsenjärjestelmään. Ja silloin se vaatii sen, että mä aktivoisin teille.
Tuomas, et sä lähettänyt sen sillä otsikolla Tourstart yhteistyö jatkuu vuonna 2025, niin joo. Siinähän on se koodi. Ei toimi kyllä se koodi ainakaan mulla.
Ei oo, se oikea koodi tulee aina sähköisen jäsenkortin mukana.
Alright, selvä.
Okei, mäkin kokeilen pistin tuosta, että voucher code is not valid or already used. Okay.
Joo, ja siellä on ilmeisesti käynyt painovirhe paholainen mulla. Mutta siis me päätettiin se niin, että koska silloin kun jäsen maksaa jäsenmaksun, niin se kirjautuu meidän jäsenjärjestelmään, niin automaattisesti lähtee jäsenkortti, sähköinen jäsenkortti jäsenelle. Niin silloin tämä oli se helpoin tapa niin kuin saada nopeiten maksaneelle jäsenelle se voucher-koodi. Ja silloin se ei mene niin kuin väärille henkilöille, jotka ei maksanut tai muuta, niin tämä on se järkevin tapa toimittaa ne koodit.
Hetken, mutta nyt tämä jäsenkortti, tuliko se mailillä vai mä en löydä nyt sitä?
Kyllä.
Mä olisin maksanut kyllä ja kaikki, mutta mä en löydä sitä jäsenkorttia. Toi on väärin toi, mikä on tuossa yleisessä mailissa tullut, toi koodi näköjään.
Joo.
Koska se jäsenkortti tuli?
Silloin kun olet maksanut, niin siitä seuraavana päivänä periaatteessa. Eli se tarkoittaa sitä, kun se maksat, se kirjautuu, siinä voi mennä pankkipäivä 2, kun se kirjautuu, mutta laitan nyt, sanoppa sun.
Joo, on se joo. Joo, ei, kyllä mä taisin löytää.
Joo, ja se pelitti kyllä. Kiitos Tuomas.
No niin, joo.
Meni joo, löytyy. Joo.
Hienoa.
Jep, asiakunnossa. Löytyy.
Hyvä.
The person
Pro until joulukuun loppu.
Hyvä juttu.
Was it Kari asking for activation?
Yeah, I got it work now. I had to go to the electric member card. It's the same issue as the rest of us.
That's good, because I just sent this activation code to you, so you got it.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Sorry for delay.
So one question now, because I had some problems of using as a private laptop iBook, and I have a BMW Navigation 5, and I had a lot of problems in getting the route from Tourstart to this Navigation 5 device. The only way I managed to do it was when I connected into an old iBook that has the old USB connection. With the USB-C, the modern Apple with the USB-C, I never managed to send the route from the program in the laptop into the navigation device. But do I understand now correctly that now I can do that through the app, so that I don't actually need any connection between the laptop and the device anymore?
That's correct. And you mentioned that you had a Mac computer.
Yep, exactly.
We have some issues with Mac computer. We later this year we will rewrite the program of Tourstart Transfer to make it better with Mac. We know that we had some issues with that.
It works on an older version. I managed to do it. I have an old MacBook. It worked, but the present MacBook Air, it doesn't work.
No, and you might have a M1 processor or something like that. And this is a problem.
Good. But I can tackle that problem by using the app and phone connection.
Exactly.
Yep.
Thomas, there's a comment from Juha. I don't know if you have talked about that.
Yes, I have added the link to the e-membership card that actually activates the Pro version. So.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I think if no more, we might stop for today.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was very interesting and really helpful for using the app for once.
Thank you, and
thank
you
you
to all of you for
Tuomas.
participating.
Thanks. Looks good.
Thank you, and have a fantastic summer holiday and summer with the motorbike tours.
We will.
Thanks, you
Do
too.
you have any closing comments, Thomas?
Yeah. Not really, no. So thank you, Jan. I mean, I'm happy that people were really active and really good questions. And I have a couple of questions to you. But I'll write a separate email to you on those.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you. Good.
Okei. Kiitos kaikille osallistumista. Mukavaa jatkoa, eli mukana.
Kiitoksia.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Moi.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Moikka.